For $70,000, would you buy a Dodge Charger EV, a base Corvette, or a Mustang Dark Horse? We got Dane on the line, the Chevy GM aficionado. Dane,
Mhm.
I could guess you're going to get the Corvette, right?
Uh, yeah.
I knew it. I
Well,
knew it. Dane
you
cannot
know
resist a Corvette.
you know where my hesitation's at, though?
What?
Is I'm not a Corvette guy,
You're not.
and I the new ZL1 thing is, like, incredible, but I'm not a Corvette guy, and so for that money, I wish that they were offering, like, the ZL1 Camaro, a car that's actually in this kind of, same body size and same class like the Mustang,
So
and
you'd rather
not
have
the
a Camaro than the Mustang.
I think I'd rather have the ZL1 Camaro. But see, I like the Mustang too. That's set up really good for a street track, kind of car. If you wanted something like that, makes a bunch of power, looks good. I just wish that in this scenario, unrealistic scenario here, that they offered the Camaro instead of the Corvette. But either way, I'm going with GM.
All right. So why would you get the Corvette over the Dark Horse?
I like that V8 engine that's in there, and most of those are Targas, so you can take the top off, which is kind of nice. And it's also not a Ford.
All right. Why are you always hating on Ford? How dare you?
Well, their recalls speak for themselves. They have the most recalls than anybody. That's the only thing they're doing number one right now.
They're not recalling the Mustang, though, are they?
Yeah.
Not yet. All
It is
right. So
cool.
the Chevy says it gets 3 seconds 0 to 60 time, and it's a second quicker than the Mustang Dark Horse with manual transmission.
hmm Yeah, I do
But
like the Mustang comes with a manual too. I mean, that Mustang's a great car by all accounts, and
and I'd have to.
it's a more practical car too because it's got a back seat. The Corvette doesn't.
I haven't sat in this Corvette or I've never driven it. So for me, it would be either the Corvette or the Mustang.
hmm
I'm not getting that electric Dodge Nightmare
Oh
car.
yeah, I forgot that was an option.
Yeah, nobody even cares.
Yeah,
Nobody
no,
cares about that Dodge.
yeah, no, we
They
already
need to
know
find
nobody's buying that.
that car is dead on arrival. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would it would be between the Corvette and the Mustang. I'd have to actually drive the Corvette because let me tell you, years ago
hmm
when I bought my Mustang, I think it was between I was either going to get a Camaro or a Mustang, right? And
hmm
I thought the Camaro looked better. I think it was 2010 or 2011, I forget.
hmm
But yeah, I thought the Camaro looked better, but when I went to sit in it, it was so uncomfortable. Is those the windows are like this big, so
Yeah,
you feel like you're in a submarine.
yeah, they're real small.
And
Yep.
I was like, I can't buy this. This is a nightmare.
hmm
So yeah, when I sat in the Mustang, it is so comfortable. It is like just an old pair of jeans that just fits you
Yep.
perfectly, and it feels so good to sit in, and you can see out of the windows.
hmm
You don't get claustrophobic inside of it.
hmm
So that is why I really like the Mustang over the Camaro. So
Yeah.
even though this is not a Camaro, I have to wait. I'd have to test drive it to really see. But
hmm
I'm leaning toward the Mustang because the Mustang, the one I had anyway, and this is like the same body dimensions anyway. It's a little different, but it's
hmm
about the same dimensions. You can see out of it. So
Yeah, you had
I would
the newer Mustang.
I'd probably get the Mustang to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, it's got a back seat too. So
hmm Yeah, that's a respectable option there. I really do like this Mustang. All joking aside, um, it makes a ton of power. It handles really good. It still has a manual transmission. I mean, all things that I'm into.
and it's a
So there's
V8.
no bad choice there unless you pick the Dodge.
It doesn't have a electronic exhaust like
No,
the EV Charger.
no, it doesn't have none of that nonsense. It's got real exhaust, something you
Let's
can
look.
feel. It's got vibration. It's got
Yeah, it's
soul.
real.
Exactly. Exactly.
Let's see what's going down in the comments.
Oh yeah.
This guy says tough choice. EV not a consideration. Yeah, that's right. Choose the Stang against all my instincts. Never was a Ford man. It has more room so much more livable than the Vet. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. I agree with you.
Yep.
This guy says the Corvette is a nice classic. The Mustang is interesting, but because how and what Ford is doing to themselves, I don't know if you should pick it. Dane, did you write that comment?
No, but I think we should be friends.
Yeah. The Charger, you would probably get shot at and get thrown rocks at too. An electric muscle car, really? I think you should just buy a Corvette or maybe the Charger inline six. You could Hellcat swap it when it's available. Yeah, that's a good idea.
There you
Maybe
go.
get that Charger and then swap it with a Hellcat.
There you
All
go.
right, there we go. The comments have spoken. Dane has spoken. MJ100K has spoken, and the EV Charger loses pitifully. And looks like the Mustang is probably the best pick for everybody in the world.
It's a good GT car. I mean, it really is. It's a good
That's
setup.
nice,
That's why I
man.
wish they were offering in this scenario the Camaro. But yeah, there's
Hey,
no wrong option unless you pick the Dodge.
I think they'll bring back the Camaro. I don't know. I'm crossing my fingers. You know they're making another V8, so they're designing a new one. I think the Camaro will come back at some point.
I think they're doing something. I just don't know what or if I should can say.
Oh, do you got some secret information, Dane?
Not really.
I
It's kind of
really.
like there's not been like a name like or anything like that, but I think something's being worked on.
Okay. Oh, Dane got some secret info. Dane, you got to
And
tell us in the future.
it's not that great. If it becomes more real, then I'll let you know. But
Okay. Well, you
yeah.
were right about the Corvette coming
See,
out with
I don't
the
want to be this guy that's like, oh, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. I'll tell you when I know for sure.
Dane,
And the Corvette, I knew for sure what was coming.
you're like Butter the Insider, but for GM.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Dane the Insider. And let us know which one would you get for these three vehicles: the electric Charger, the Mustang, Dark Horse, or the Corvette. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you for tuning in and have a good one.
See you guys.